let me welcome you here today for a very special day on many planes. We're definitely glad that all of you are able to join us today. For those of you I don't know, my name is Denny Boobrick, and I have the privilege of serving as the Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs here at Southern Miss. For the last 18 months, I've had the honor of working with over 60 staff and over 50 students to advance Southern's involvement in the digital gaming community. It is with this in mind that we are here today to celebrate a significant milestone for these efforts with this historic, public, formal announcement of our entry into the digital gaming community. Today, we recognize many partners, supporters, and most importantly, you, our students, who in just a few moments will formalize your commitment to the respective esports teams that you have come to know over the last 6 weeks. Allow me first, though, to recognize some special guests and friends of our teams that are with us today. 18 months ago, roughly, our Vice President of Student Affairs handed several of us a flyer and said to the effect of, go learn all you can, see if this is something we can or cannot do. That flyer handoff has led to a multi-tiered approach for USM to engage in the gaming community that we are celebrating today. Dr. Dee Anderson, our Vice President of Student Affairs, thank you for joining us today. With anything that is new, you need supporters along the way. And we're thrilled to recognize several of these early partners in their commitment to this effort who are external of the university, some of which are here today, but we're going to share all of their names in this process. 5 Star Nutrition, Lance Ware, State Farm Insurance, and Hattiesburg Coca-Cola, who is with us today over here to my right. Thank you for being early partners in supporting this student community of Southern Miss. If you join me in a round of applause. We also have many to thank within our USM community proper who have been actively consulting, supporting, providing resources, or aiding to develop many of the programmatic ideas we will be furthering in the near future. There are too many to name individually here, but as I mentioned earlier, over 60 staff and faculty representing more than a dozen departments and multi-divisions have and continue to support these efforts, and each of you and what you will be doing on the teams moving forward. If any of you are here representing any of those departments, would you please indicate so by waving your hand, stepping out, or something so that we can acknowledge you and thank you for working with us to advance these programs. Residence Life, I see the Atlanta over here. Our student affairs teams, many of our departments are here as well, so thank each of you for being a part of this. There are several also who have been with us since the beginning that I would like to also recognize. Our Eagle Esports Association is our student home for casual gaming and community-based opportunities. Several of that leadership team have been with us since the very beginning, helped validate a number of these efforts, and helped to focus the different elements that we're going to be advancing moving forward. If you can similarly stand up, if you are seating as part of the team, or if you're standing, identify yourselves. We'd like to thank you as well for joining us, guiding this effort, and being a part of moving forward. Eagle Esports leaders, Easton, I know you're here. We've got Mallory back in the back. I know there's several of you in the teams. Thank you for being a part of it. Our programmatic leadership team of staff, made up of Nick Williams, Brent Sutton, Jason Darby, Stephen McKay, Jeff Taylor, and Mallory Shimwell. Teams, you need to know that these are the people who are quote-unquote behind the curtains. They have been supporting you from many different directions, and many of them have been with this project since the very beginning. I would like to say a very public thank you to these staff members for your commitment and willingness to give your time and talent for this student community pretty much right out of the gate. So if you could join me in thanking them, I'd appreciate it. Last but certainly not least, our guests of honor today are soon-to-be official esports teams for Southern Miss. We are grateful for your commitment, your guidance. As for many of us on the staff side, the idea of esports was something entirely new when all this got started. Your willingness to carry the banner of USM into the esports regional and national community, and congratulations. I understand some of you have already started winning some of your early matches already. Very good. And we are appreciative of your partnership. Today, we publicly commit, as we've said to you privately already, in supporting your academic and your career pursuits as well as your goals in being an esports athlete. Thank you for buying into this vision and being a significant part moving forward. We cannot underscore that enough. As our students prepare to sign, allow me to introduce you to these students who make up the first 5 teams for USM. With anything, it is almost physically impossible for us to find a time where every single person can be available. But we will call the names of every participant in each team so that you can see who all and hear who all will be a part. Team members, as you hear your name called, I would ask that you please stand and remain standing until we finish the entire roster so that each of you can be properly recognized as well. First, from the Rainbow Six Siege team, Jonathan Hay, Carl Michael, Christopher Michael, Justin Patone, Tadarius Cook, and Corey Dilges. Corey serves as the coach and captain for that team. For our League of Legends team, Lauren Latino, Walton Christopher, Raphael Agee, Austin Cannon, Mason Bunch, Jacob Brown, Jason Parrott, and the League of Legends captain, Joshua Ward. For our Call of Duty team, Garrett Knoll, Matthew Morgan, Tristan Stoop, Alex O'Reilly, Lane Hall, and Captain Lawton Rogers. On the Overwatch team, Blaine Loggins, Riley Bass, Sam Stackler, Jacob Cooper, Thomas Stillman, Nick Niolette, and Cole Tucker, and Coach Isaiah Jones. From the Rocket League team, Thomas Pfeiffer, Hayden Berry, Jonathan Haig, Cameron Thomas, Ryder Leffrey, and Austin Lander. Please join me in congratulating these soon-to-be new esports students. Teams, you can go ahead and take your seats.
At your table, you will find your letter of intent documents for Southern Miss, your letter of intent for NACE, the National Association of Kansas Esports, or for the layman, the NCAA of Esports. Please sign where it is noted on each letter. Once your full team has completed signing letters as a team, come forward to this esports table to my right. You'll present your letters of intent to our Eagle Esports Association, Brent Sutton,
Easton Peacock and Angela Motto will then present you with your first piece of team apparel for you today. Then you can put your shirts on as you choose and are invited to take team pictures here with our university photographer at the step and repeat in the back to my right also. Please feel free to sign your letters. Angela, Brent, and Easton, if you will please assume your stations. With the team starting aside, and then we're just taking a picture. We're just going to be on for one last congratulations to each of you formally today. We look forward to continuing the support of this community moving forward. This concludes the formal aspects of our program. Once the teams have signed, we invite our teams to take pictures individually or groups as you choose, but there's definitely a need at the University Photographer, as I mentioned earlier. Or families, moms and dads, if you all would like to get pictures with them as well. Light refreshments are available as well directly behind us on the other side of the stairwell. Thank you all for joining with us, celebrating this historic day for our students at the university in this program. Have a wonderful weekend.
Either we can give one today or give one.